And now we get to our first batch of observations here with Ecclesiastes. In Ecclesiastes chapter 2, he's just finished explaining a lot of things. Now we get to verse 24, and he says, "There is nothing better for a man than that he should eat and drink, and that he should make his soul enjoy good in his labor. This also I saw, that it was from the hand of God. For who can eat, or who can hasten thereunto more than I? For God giveth to a man that is good in his sight wisdom and knowledge and joy. But to the sinner he giveth travail, to gather and to heap up, that he may give to him that is good before God. This also is vanity and vexation of spirit." And again, Solomon's hearkening back to that illustration we used in the explanatory phase of this lesson, where he said God builds a hedge of protection. He builds a hedge. And so you see it with Job, you see it with other men, where God puts a hedge of blessing around them. But God at any moment can withdraw that hand of blessing for his own reason. And Solomon goes, I wish I understood why that worked. I wish I understood why that was all the case. And I think we have to take other passages of Scripture. I think we have to expound on other things. But he's looking there and going, yeah, generally speaking. This is the guy who wrote Proverbs. He's saying, generally speaking, when God's pleased with you, things go well. When God's against you, things go badly. And so his observation is that. So what's the conclusion? What do we do with that information? Well, simply put, here it is. First observation, enjoy your life. Don't be afraid to enjoy the life God's given you. If you have any questions, go back to a previous one of those side notes where I talked about enjoying pleasure. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay? And Solomon's saying, yes, you should take delight in the work that you do. Second, you should also enjoy what is brought into your life. That's a beautiful thing. If God brings something into your life, go for it. Enjoy it. But be careful about pursuing pleasure just to have more and more satisfaction, because it's not going to work. So be content, be satisfied with what you have. But also understand that all the good that you have is from the hand of God. The good and the bad. But understand ultimately that this is from the hand of God. And so I think this is a really powerful set of observations. We're going to come back to some of these observations again and again. But Solomon is laying out that groundwork that, yes, death is coming on all of us. Yes, you can't take it with you. Here is how you make sense of life while you have it. Now, as we get into chapter 3, which is next, he's going to observe some of the things God does that we have no control over, and that plays directly into point number 3 here of Ecclesiastes, the end of chapter 2.